What's up, guys? Just wanted to make, I guess this is take 2 of my update and stuff like that. The first video I accidentally deleted. Just going through some settings issues and I deleted it, so whatever. But I guess it's been kind of overdue because I haven't felt like doing it just because it sucked. I'm just chilling in my room right now. Relaxing, it's felt like, what, I'll just make a video right now, actually. Well, basically, I just wanted to talk about a couple topics that I covered in the other video. If you've seen it already, I'm sorry, I'm going to repeat the same stuff, or most of it. And then, yeah, it's just basically what's going on in my life, how I've been, and things like that. I guess the first major thing I wanted to mention, or just talk about, is my medication that I used to take for my spasms for my legs. I used to constantly take, well, maybe like 4 or 5 pills a day, which is like 120 milligrams of baclofen, which did nothing for me. I just kept going, taking more, or more often, I would take 2 when I wake up, just bam, right off the back. It's 40 milligrams right there. And then maybe like 4 hours later, I'd take another 2, and then before I go to sleep, I'd take another 2. So, it's 6 already. And it's just, I still felt the same. My legs would be really stiff. They will always hop no matter what I do. They always hop. Like if I put it on my foot plate of my chair, they just all day, every day. And then, so I'm constantly feeling uncomfortable. Like I always gotta move or I gotta stretch. And I was like, I'm tired of taking all these pills. I've been taking them for so long that, I'm used to it. My body's used to it. I wasn't addicted to it. I didn't feel the need to eat, to take them or something like that. I just used to it. So I was just trying to make it go away with what I know. And so I just slowly started weaning myself off of it, and I haven't taken any of them. And since maybe like 2 months now, maybe a month, a little more than a month now. So I'm pretty proud about that. I'm pretty happy that I don't have to rely on some stupid drug to do nothing for me, which is, going into my body, and the amount that I was taking, this shit could have caused organ failure, which something that I did not want to do anymore, So I feel great. I mean, I don't feel like I need it or something. At first, or the first couple days, my legs were feeling really, really stiff, really, really uncomfortable, like, like where's the medicine at? But it went away, so that's good. What I do to just keep my legs calm now, since I don't take any more medicine, I just stretch constantly. And it's not even a constantly thing, but it's like, if I'm at home, I stretch in every couple times, like couple times a day, at least, like maybe four times a day, maybe. I don't know, I don't count. I feel it in my legs and it's time to stretch. So basically what I do is there's a video I have and it shows you how I stretch, but see, right now they're pretty chill. I take a shower, I'm kind of relaxed, but they're still stiff. Like if I wanted to let them stretch out, they get stiff. So right now, my leg is flexed and my leg will spaz out. I just stretch like that. So I just push forward and one arm on this leg, and I pull my toes forward, and I just kind of just stretch. I'm pretty flexible now. Before I couldn't do this. It took me forever to get down, and actually, first time I touched my toes was like 6 months after my accident. It took me a long time to actually be able to do that. It was a different kind of movement, different thing for me. And so I just do both legs like that, and I stretch each leg out for at least 10-15 minutes. If I'm going to work in the morning, whatever, it's like 15 minutes. I have to wake up at least an hour and a half early. That way I can stretch each leg out, and then I just get ready to go to work. So I'll just do these basically just these 3 for a quick stretch, and then I just go all the way down and stuff, and then stretch out my body. And it's just good to wake me up. It's just a process I do. Next subject, I guess. I moved. I live now. Me and my brother rent a house out. My little nephew, my dogs, my monitor, my snake. So we all, it's good to be with family, and it's awesome. I love living with my brother. So yeah, I used to live in an apartment with my ex-girlfriend, which, our relationship ended, so it's kind of, it's just not easy going through a breakup, but, things happen and it is what it is. But so we're cool. We're still friends, so it's all good with that. But you know, our lease expired, so I needed a place to stay, and my brother had a room, so I rent out 2 rooms in his house, and everything's working out good. So talk about is back pain, just pain overall. I'll get a lot of questions all the time asking me what do I do for pain, or do I have any pain, what things do I take, things like that. Well, honestly, I don't take nothing. I don't take any pain medicine. I don't, you know, I have back pain every now and then. Sometimes it's really really bad, like in my out of nowhere, it just starts hurting. But usually I have kind of like a pinching, sharp pain down my lower left side. But I usually just don't do anything. I just stretch and give myself a little massage here and there and stuff like that. But that's other than that, I don't really have a lot of crazy back pain unless I'm at the skate park for hours and I just like completely eat shit all day and I go home I'm really sore. But for the most part, I'm not that much in pain all the time. Other than just the constant uncomfortableness and I have pain everywhere, normal. But I don't consider it too horrible. A lot of people, if you guys taking back pain medicines, I mean, I'm personally against drugs. I don't like them. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't take any kind of medicine for me. It's just a better way for me to live and enjoy my life. But some people have no choice. Some people, have to take pills to help them relieve their pain, or smoke weed or whatever. But I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm fortunate that I don't have too much pain or nothing like that. A lot of people ask me, what do I do for depression or when I'm down and stuff like that. And honestly, I don't really get down anymore. I remember before, I've gone through my stuff and I've been through a lot of shit in my life that's kind of toughened me out, kind of put me in that mode that I have to man up to things and figure ways out to resolve my problems, resolve whatever issue. That's the way you have to do things in life. You can't just sit around and smoke all day. You can't sleep off your problems. You need to go out there and find a resolution. If something comes up in my life and I need to deal with it, I try to hit it head on. Things don't usually bother me too long. Something pops up, it'll annoy me for a little while, and then I just go about, and I don't know if it's my ADD or it's just something that it's in my head that I forget about it. I just find another something else to make me feel better, and that something else is my go-to. If I'm feeling shitty or I need to do something, I'm at the skate park, man. I love to skate. I love to get out there and hit the ramps, and it's just something I've always been passionate about. Even before my accident, I used to skateboard, and it's just a release for me. It's something that I can't explain honestly. There's a lot of times I just sit there at the stare at the stars at night because I'd be out there for so long, and I'm just like, this is peaceful to me. I love it. It gets my mind out of thinking of whatever is going on. I've always had problems. It's life. And I seem to have a lot of bad luck a lot of times, but it happens, and you just gotta find a way to change your mind off of it. You gotta get active. But yeah, you guys can write to me anytime. But talk to a friend, somebody. If you don't have nobody, man, you just gotta get active. Find a solution. All right, no more depression. All right, depression will take over your life and ruin it. But you are capable of doing whatever you like. Just like my tattoo says, I am the creator of my destiny, and that's exactly what you can do in life. You create your own path in life. You just gotta figure out what you're gonna do, how you're gonna make it happen. So, don't let yourself beat yourself up, because you're your own worst enemy. Right? I got a couple people ask me about it. I travel a lot. Often I go to California for competitions. I was just over there in Venice Beach, California, which was awesome. The Life Rolls On event. Got to meet, a bunch of cool new people. Got to ride with my buddy again, Aaron Father and Ham. Super famous dude, and everybody knows who he is. And he's kind of like my buddy now. I've rode with him multiple times now, and we text and stuff like that every now and then. He's just a cool guy, and I got to meet a bunch of other awesome people. Got to see a bunch of little kids out there. And it's just such an amazing event. I love to ride with little kids and show them the ropes, and how to ride and stuff like that. But as for traveling, that's something that came up. Someone requested. So basically, when you go out to travel, it was something that I used to think about, like, damn, what am I gonna do now? How am I gonna get on the plane? How's it gonna be when I have to go to the bathroom? Things like that. So basically, when you go out, it's kind of normal. When you get to the airport and you go inside, you get your ticket and stuff like that. As soon as you get to the gate to security check, there's two lines. There's usually a disabled line, wheelchairs and strollers, and then there's just the everyday normal line. Um, Basically, you go into the disabled side. Usually, the line is usually shorter and it's a little faster. So you go in through there. You put your bags and stuff, and then you wait for somebody to check you. Basically, a checker they'll yell out, say male assist if you're a male, female assist if you're a girl. So they'll wheel you out around the metal detectors because you can't go through there unless you could walk or something like that. If you want to, you can do that. But then they'll just pull you to the side and they'll ask you, do you want to go to a private screening, blah blah blah. If you say no, they'll check you right there. So it's very simple. You just raise your hands up, and they ask you to lift up a little bit. If you can't move, then you tell them. But they ask you if you can lift up, lift up. If you could, you go to the side, they'll just start checking you. Just basically, it's just a straight pat down, and they'll check your wheelchair out, and they'll swab your fingers or your hands and stuff like that for any like bombs or I don't know, stuff like that. That used for that kind of stuff, like firearms and stuff like that. And after that, you go straight to wherever you gotta go, your gate and stuff. And then what I always do about 10 minutes before boarding, I go to the gate, front gate, and then I tell the people, you just register basically. They give you a tag. They put some tags on your chair. That way you can claim it at the gate when you get out of the plane. And then so you're ready. So then they'll start calling out pre-boarding. Basically, it's just for people that are in wheelchairs or disabled or need any help. When you go on, you're the first to go on, and then you're the last to get out. So it kind of sucks, but whatever. So you go on, you go straight down a little aisle path, and then for me, a lot of times I don't even get offered anymore. I just tell them what I can do and I can't. They offer you a aisle chair. It's just a skinny, kind of like a weird little chair. It's like small, skinny, and has some straps on there so it can fit you through the aisle because it's pretty narrow on most planes. So you just sit on that and it can strap you in and just bring you straight to your seat. Say your seat's like further out. A lot of times when you go to the front gate, I forgot to mention that when you register, they change your seat. They usually put you right in the front. So you can either be in first class or just something with extra space. But they usually just put you right in the front, like, first couple aisles. So that's really good. But sometimes you don't. So I've been through, sometimes I was in the middle of the plane. So you can either request an aisle chair or not. I don't request it anymore because I can stand up and just kind of like on each seat. I just crawl across the seats. Since my legs spaz up, I just kind of just hop on my legs a little bit and just walk across the seat handles with my hands. So, alright, so what I usually do is I go about 15 minutes before I get on the plane, and I go to the bathroom there. Usually don't have to go number two. I usually go number two, that day before I go to the airport. I take a shower, do my thing, and then but I usually just drink a little bit, as much as I can right then and there, and I go to the bathroom. Then I don't drink at all. What I'm saying? When I get on the airplane, they offer you drinks and stuff. I might take a sip of water, and that's about it. But I try to reduce my amount of drinking. I can usually hold my urine for about 4 to 6 hours, if I don't drink. I typically go about every 3 or 4 hours. I just self-cap and I just, do my thing. But if I'm going to go on a plane, I don't drink and I just sit there and I'm good. That's what I recommend doing. If not, get a calf bag, strap it in to your leg and then go from there. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for flying. It's very simple. You get a quick pat down. Sometimes it's not even that bad. They just ask a couple questions, blah blah, check you, and it's simple. Flying is not as hard as you think. It's just when you get to the airplane, you either pick the aisle chair or not, and they might move you to a closer seat, so it's even easier. Still growing my hair out. If you guys already noticed, it's kind of long. Still, hopefully, maybe next year I get my dreads. I want them. I love dreads. I don't know why. I just figured that it was cool. If I don't like it, then I can always take them out, and I know what my hair looks like short. So my hair isn't really that long. I've been growing for like a year now, so it's, you know, just at my chin basically. But yeah, so I don't know. I'll see how I feel about it in a year. See how long my hair gets next year, and maybe I'll just lock them up. You know. Working with disability and income, I don't know exactly how it works for everybody's law, as in their state it might be different. But for me, if I make more than I think $1,100 extra on the side, like if I get paid for my job $1,100 extra a month, they'll start to deduct from my SSI check, which I get every month. So you know, if it comes to that point, it's not going to be that much. It all depends on hours and how much you make, and then they'll deduct it. If not, then they don't deduct anything. So you can make up to $1,100 without anything being removed from your SSI. So don't worry about that. But if you have any questions, I recommend calling your SSI. Call Social Security and ask them and stuff like that. And it's very simple. All you got to do is just give them information about your job and hours, and you're all set. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I can't really remember everything I talked about in the other video, so I mean, if I missed anything, if you guys want to ask me any questions, you can let me know. I guess I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers, everybody that's watching this video now. I know it's going to be long and boring. I'll try to cut it down some in the edit, but it is what it is. But I appreciate it for taking the time and watching it. Everybody that comments, likes, and subscribes, I appreciate it so much. It's been a while since I've done a video, and I just need to get back into that routine. You know, I used to make them a lot, and now I'm making a little less. But yeah, just thank you so much, and I appreciate everything. If you guys ever want to contact me, you guys can find me on Facebook. I try not to be on it too much. I'm honestly more on Instagram or on YouTube more than Facebook. Just get kind of bored. But on Facebook, you can just find me under my name, Jerry Diaz 13 altogether. I guess I put it right here. Right here. And then on Instagram, I'll put my name on here. Maybe right here too. It's Your Adrenaline Rush. So it's UR, like the letter U, and then R, Adrenaline Rush. So you can find me on that, follow me, that'd be cool. And you can email me anytime. I put my email earlier, but I guess I can do it again. Right here. So it's MrReptile13@gmail.com. You guys can write me any questions, any video requests, stuff like that. Thanks for watching, guys, and I appreciate everything you've done. Just keep your mind positive and never quit, man. Just adapt and conquer, alright, guys? Thanks for watching. Have a good night.